That's a fair question. No, I don't know. It's just a troubling statistic that anyone winds up in a homeless shelter. But when I've talked to some of them that are there, keeping it certainly anonymous to keep their identity, just for whatever's happened. Whether it can be they're having post-traumatic, they can't keep a job, they've lost their family life because of their issues, series of issues. They're just, unfortunately, they're there. Yeah. The VAs don't have the bed capacity to be able to keep them there, so they're providing space for them here at a, I guess, a per diem basis for them to be able to stay at these facilities. So I don't know how many would be there in a VA-sponsored versus one that might be in just a non-veterans homeless shelter. But I can tell you, Congressman, I'm seeing the problems in both. It's not just the VAs. The VAs, I think, want to do what's right, but they want to use a policy. I think we ought to make it statutory so that it doesn't vary from state to state to state and municipality, whether there's a wink and a nod to let them stay there. Let's give people ability to have a safe housing, and whether they're in a public one or in a VA-sponsored facility.
Yeah, that's the point of my question, was to figure out if, our primary concern with this bill is to make sure that veterans themselves have a safe place to rest, given the special covenant that we have with our veterans. And in general, we should strive to make sure that any homeless could have a safe place to stay at night as well. But in this special case, if the majority go to private or nonprofit shelters, which is usually the case, the nonprofit organizations, then my concern is, are we still reaching out to those homeless shelters for them so they can have their place to sleep?
In my jurisdiction, in the 1st District of West Virginia, whenever I see one of these in a non-VA-related facility, I talk to the municipality about whether or not to make them in compliance.
Okay.
Good. But we don't have jurisdiction over those facilities. We have the jurisdiction where there's federal money being used to help these individuals. That's why I'm dealing with it here, but I'm dealing with the other in another matter. And it has to be done on case by case, municipality by municipality.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.